she wanted to join us today. Hi, I am Cecilia, or My Fading Skin, because my collagen is slowly fading, and that's okay. We've got a bank holiday this weekend. It won't be when I release this, but this weekend it is. So, and I've come to the place in the month where I go through all my favorites with you, and as usual, I've got a lot to share. I usually tend to include like some old stuff, some new stuff, and I do have some new exciting things to share with you. So, shall we get started? Maybe whilst you're here, just give it a like if you know you're gonna like it anyways, because some of you are regular watchers and I love that. Welcome to you, and if it's your first time, then welcome. Hope you'll find something you like. I have mature skin, menopausal skin, and it's typically dry and sensitive. So those are the things that my skin is going through, and yeah, but whether you are not on a aging journey yet, even if you just have sensitive skin or dry skin or normal skin, you'll find a lot of stuff that can be used. So let's get started. So the first thing, I've got a couple of cleanses for you today. We are going to start with, this is a newbie, and I think, who did I see? Who influenced me on this? I think it was Si Young, who's also on YouTube, and it's the BEPLAIN Mung Milk Balm. This is lovely. So she was right. This one, let's go in close on this one. So this is a and I haven't seen anything with this type of texture before. It's sort of like a cleansing milk, cleansing balm. I think it can work as a double cleanse. I tend to work it as a cleansing, use it as a cleansing balm. And yeah, it's got mung bean extract in there. Let's open it up so you can see. Oh, it's a little, no, it's fine. You can see here, now, if we scoop that up a little bit, you see that texture? I just haven't seen this in a cleansing balm before. So the mung bean extract is good for cleansing. There's also ceramides. There is sunflower seed oil and centella, so a lot of soothing ingredients, which is probably why my skin absolutely loves this. But you can see here how kind of like milky creamy it is. And what it does, let's just do that there, is you start to work it in, and it feels, you can see how it's kind of emulsifies and it just gets thinner and thinner, but it has that milky texture. I mean, this is, let me just dry my hands. It is so gorgeous. Hang on a second. It is so gorgeous and it feels so nurturing. You got all those ingredients in there that are really calming and soothing. You got the milk texture. So if you like it, your milky toners, you will definitely love this one. So this, one of my new discoveries this month, which I love. So the other discovery that I've had, or it's a rediscovery, let's say, is this one from PSA Skin, and it's called the Acai and Manuka Honey Reset Cleanser. Now, this used to be the PSA used to be the little sister brand of Allies of Skin, but then they've split ways, and now they're kind of not on the same website anymore. They've got their own website. I think they've got different owners, but all same beautiful formulas. And the reason I call them a little sister brand is because they're more affordable. Allies of Skin can be a little bit expensive. It's got a little bit of extra ingredients, those extra goodness, and then they've got some simplified but super effective products in the PSA line, so you can kind of get it more affordable. And this cleanser is gorgeous. So let's have a little look at this, and it's got a similar scent, I would say, to the Allies of Skin vitamin C cleanser. So this one has acai extract in it and manuka honey, as we saw. And yeah, it comes, this one is also nice to use as a mask. And let's see if we can see, I think this one is white. So it also has a very creamy consistency to it, absolutely gorgeous as well. So if you could want to go milk on milk for your cleansing ritual, you could double cleanse with both. I mean, sometimes one just have to do that because, you know, it is just such a nurturing ritual, and have those milk textures, the creamy textures. Yeah. So I love that. So this one I can recommend, and I've got a 20% discount code that I've just received as well. So I will put that up on the screen for you. So you will even save, I think it's around £35 maybe, and then you save 20%. So this is a good price for a very, very good cleanser. Then next we have toner from Niche Beauty Lab, and last month I picked their milky toner because that was the first one that I kind of went into, and this month I'm picking the other toner because I've then also tested this one properly, and it is really good. And this is their balancing toner. So let's look at what's in that here, and I love that, yeah, you can see this bottle, it's got a light texture, and I love that they put their ingredients in here. So there's azelaic acid in here, and that is such a good ingredient. There is sodium ascorbyl phosphate, there is sodium PCA. So the sodium ascorbyl phosphate, that's a stable form of vitamin C, and yeah, so those, if you like that azelaic acid, just to help balance and smooth the skin. It's got black tea in there as well. This one is really, really good to keep sort of like the skin clear. Keep, you know, if you've got some, it's not great with hyperpigmentation, but if you've got some even skin, it's really good for that. It's really good to just clear and keep the skin even. So really good if you are wanting to do that. Let me also show you the texture, because it's very, very lightweight, very lovely. So you can see that is runny. So very, very easy to incorporate. This system is not working. I'm trying a new system here. This is where I have my phone, and I have like an arm that is not quite working, so I'm trying to lean it on a product. I need to find a solution. I keep improving these setups every time. Anyways, that was a disaster. Let me try and not knock it down, but oh, look how gorgeous that texture is though. It is so nice. Super lightweight, great, and yeah, very easy to incorporate in a routine. So one toner this month, and then I have 6 serums. Where shall I start? Shall I start with calming to actives maybe? Yes, let's do that. So I'm just sorting these for myself. So we're going to start with the I'm from Mugwort serum. I've been looking in this, which is the side flip of my R5 camera, which is filming, and then I really need to look here because then I'm looking at you. But it's just so easy. My eyes are being drawn here because then I can see myself and how it's looking, but I'm going to try and switch to looking here, so give me points if I manage to remember. Anyways, the I'm from Mugwort serum. Now, if you love the toner, and maybe you know already that I love that, I love this one too. You don't need both in your routine, but if I'm using, for example, the other toner from Niche Beauty Lab that I just showed you, then and I need something calming, then I love going in with this one. So this one is basically pure mugwort, and it's really just a little richer in the texture. So let's have a little look at the texture. little drop. You can see that it's quite, it's not that runny, but it's smooths down so quickly. Nice little glow there, and I find that it's immediately soothing. I love these. Mugwort it's a winner for me at the moment. It just helps really calm and soothe my skin, so definitely recommend that one. And then we have one of my holy grails. I know I have included this before, and this is the Saatchi Pro Resilience Serum. This is an all-time favorite for me. I've been using it for years. I've been using many bottles. If you have any kind of skin sensitivities, this is wonderful. But it's very multitasking serum as well. So let's dive in a little bit to what it does and what it is. So it's great for calming, for hydration, even for skin firming, and to be kind to your skin barrier. So there are so many ingredients in here. There is a lot of hydrating ingredients like beta-glucan, hyaluronic acid. We've got peptides in here to promote that firmness. We've got anti-inflammatory stuff, and we've got regulating glucosides. That's very good for calming, and ceramides. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in here, so let me not make you wait for the texture anymore. Oh, look at that, so gorgeous. And this is plump and bouncy. You can feel that hyaluronic acid in there, like it really, yeah, it just feels immediately like the hydration just hits you straight away, and the calming as well. And if you've got any sort of like blemishes or any redness or even rosacea, it just helps soothe that down, and that's the regulating glucosides that is doing this. This is an absolute winner. And I think I say it every time, if I had to take one serum, just one serum with me anywhere I go, it would be that one, because it's so nice and multitasking, especially for my type of mature, sensitive and dry skin. It kind of deals with all of those different things. So then we've got a classic. We've got the CLARINS double serum, and I was sent this in PR. It's very expensive, so I don't think I would have just gone out and bought it because I have a lot of skincare, but since I was sent it, I was like, oh, really want to try that one, and I was really positively pleased. This is also one of those multitasking serums, so let's see why everyone seems to love this one so much. So this one is a great, it's basically a anti-aging serum, well-aging serum, slow-aging serum, all of the good things. And it firms the skin, reduces wrinkles, boosts radiance, smooths a texture, and also minimizes appearance of pores. That is a lot of stuff. Let's look a little bit at the ingredients that's in here. So we've got turmeric extract, horse chestnut, avocado oil, oat kernel extract, and squalene as some of the key ingredients. Let's go in and look at that texture, huh? And this is like a, oh, there you go. Oh, it spurts out a little bit. It has a sort of like a dual face, and this one is also very, very bouncy. You really don't need more than one pump of this because there's a lot coming out. So, and it also is very, very hydrating. So I love that. But this is sort of like well-aging. You're good to go. Then I've got another new serum for you guys, and that is it's got a long name, so I'm going to read it. It's the KLAIRS EGF Blue AC Calming Serum. That's this one. Okay. That camera. You. This one, have you guys seen this one? I know they have it on Yes Style, and it's actually quite affordable. But this is great. I mean, this has got growth factors in there. a little bit of peptides to encourage collagen growth and all of that good stuff. It's calming and soothing as well, helps with sebum regulation. This one is another multitasker. It's got guanidine in there as well, which is good for reducing redness and irritation, and it's got green tea as well. Got this beautiful bottle. The serum in itself is not blue. I think it kind of like is a nod to the guanidine, if I remember correctly. So you can see it's a clear serum and nice and bouncy, and I found this very soothing. So immediately for soothing, and it's I'm watching my my wrinkles as well. So so very, very nice. Love that, and it comes in toner pads as well, which I also love. They are very juicy. And then I've got two one retinol and one retinal. Oh, one of them has both. Okay, so we're in the vitamin A era, so I'm going to go with the most gentle one, which is this one from INNISFREE. This I found just very good for if I don't want something strong. I want something, because I have been using tretinoin for a couple of years. I'm finding my skin is getting more and more sensitive to it. Do anyone else find that? Any of you guys have been using tretinoin and your skin's been fine with it, and then you're kind of finding that you have to step backwards rather than moving stronger? My skin has been like that recently, so I'm wondering, should I pause it? Because at the moment I use it just a couple of times a week, and instead of building up, I'm sort of like building down. But on some days I use a little variation of some that have quite a lot of strength, like the Medicate serum. I use number 6 there, so it's not, you know, top strength, but it's more than the lower strengths. And this one from INNISFREE is sort of like a low, gentle retinol. So, and this one also, I love when retinol sort of like has the calming ingredients as well, which this one has, which is the cica. So this is really, really good. It's got the retinol, it's got cica, it's got ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide. So let's go in with this texture, and it's just a pump, and I am so at the end of this, like I'm almost empty. Anyways, but it's enough to show you. This will be in my empties next month for sure. So super lightweight. It feels very calming and nice, but it does have that retinol in it. So if you are a beginner of retinol, or you just want something with a little bit of retinol but not too strong, this is a great option. And the other one I have is from MELUMÉ Skin Science, and this is their amazing Retinal emulsion. So a lot to unpack here. Now it is, they call it an emulsion, and that's because it's really a serum but that is very rich. So it's almost, you know, it's in between an ampoule and a cream, and you know, you kind of get an emulsion or a lotion, but it's in a serum bottle. So works as both, but this one has retinol and retinal in it. It's got 1% gram-active retinoid, and it's got retinal, and I think, if I remember correctly, I think that is 0.5 or 0.4. I'll correct it if one of those isn't correct. And the brand is very good. If you message them on Instagram and ask about the products, if anything isn't clear on their website, they're so good at responding as well. But their website has so much information. Just didn't break down the retinol because there's the retinol and retinal, so it wasn't so clear immediately to me. Other things, it's got their GMOD complex, which is a sort of like a well-aging complex. It's got bakuchiol, it's got hyaluronic acid, very small molecules, it's got apricot oil and panthenol, and tranexamic acid. So there's a lot going on in this serum. Like, this is so good. I found that instead of my tretinoin, I find myself using this more and more. So this one is, you know, is giving a little bit more of vitamin A than the INNISFREE does. So this is a little bit more experienced users, which my skin, although it's sensitive, I have built up a tolerance for vitamin A. So that works well for my aging skin. Let me show you that texture that I was talking about. There we go, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, it's got that yellow retinoid thing to it, and you can see why they're calling it an emulsion, but it really is a serum, but it's sort of like borderline a cream, right? And I love that because when I use this at night, I often use a double moisturizer to get enough moisture for my skin. But if I'm using this one from MELUMÉ, because it's an emulsion, I don't need to double up on the cream. So, you know, that's good. Saving a little bit of money there. So, yeah. And then the last serum I'm using to support my camera. So I'm going to do little swapsies. My camera B that's down here. Yep. Okay, and this is a new one from INNBEAUTY that I'm very excited about, and I bought this myself at, it cost a lot of money, over £50 I think, but it's a new release from INNBEAUTY and I really want to try. I haven't tried the brand before, and this one is called Calm the Red Down. Now, and it's got this dual face thing. So let me just show you. You see that there is like a double chamber or a dual chamber. So one side, the white one, is a redness repair barrier, and the other one is a redness corrector in green. So you know those products that have a little bit of green in them. I know there's Dr. Jartline that does it. I know ORIEN does it, and probably many others. So this one does that. So it's sort of like cover up a little bit, but it's so subtle that, you know, you don't really see it, and the calm is then immediately calming. So let me just read out some of the key ingredients here for you. So this one has a derivative of azelaic acid, which we know helps with soothing redness. It has medicassicide, which is a component of centella, so we know that that is calming as well. It's got Centella asiatica leaf extract, calming again, and chamomilla, I'm going to say chamomile flower. They're doing it in a different way, which is also a soothing ingredient. So obviously this one, very, very focused on calming and soothing and redness reducing. So let me show you, let's go in a little bit more on this one. Like, it's just so cool. Like, I love the look of it. And then you see it's got these two pumpy thingies, and if I can do this correctly, it's going to come out as sort of a heart. I didn't do it that good, but you get the point. And then you mix the two, and you can see that it's like a little bit of green. So if I try to, I can't do it too big because then I will knock down my camera again. So I've kind of just put it on this side of the hand. It's hard to see because of the light. It's so subtle. And then on that side there's nothing. But I found that this one is so easy to include, and yeah, it looks great on the skin, and it really calms as well and soothes. So that one is another goodie. So lovely. Okay, we are going to go to moisturizers, and I have a lot this month. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One we have talked about before, and it is the IOPE Stem 3 Emulsion. This one has allantoin and heartleaf in it. no, allantoin and panthenol. That is the allantoin complex. And this is just so soothing. I love it. And I thought I have to include this one again. And it's mostly because I've done it as a duo at night together with another cream that I've talked about. And that is this one from BIOEFFECT that I bought in Iceland. This is their hydrating cream. This one as a pair at night. So this is an emulsion. This is it's not a too rich moisturizer. So for mature dry skin, as a pair, it works perfectly. And both of these are so silky and soothing and smooth and velvety and all these good things. So when you put both of them on, I just feel so good afterwards. So I'm a little bit like that. So let me show you the texture of the emulsion from IOPE. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so light and it's so silky, and even just doing it on my hand, I'm like, oh, I want more, I want more. It's just beautiful. And then we've got the hydrating cream from BIOEFFECT. Let's do that one as well. My hands are getting very, very creamy. Little dash of cream. You see, that one is a little bit richer, but still lightweight. But oh, it is just so silky and smooth and gorgeous. So that means that you are really feeding that skin very much goodness. And it's going to be so hydrating. Oh, I love this pair. This one is more affordable than their EGF cream, but it still has growth factors in it. So little trick if you kind of want the BIOEFFECT, but you're thinking, oh, that cream's a little bit expensive. This one is more affordable. And then this one from IOPE, it's not too expensive. I think it's around maybe £35 or something like that. But these really feel like luxury creams. So love that. Continuing with moisturizers, I have two new ones that I haven't shared because those are two old favorites that I just can't stop using, especially in the summer. But I have two new ones that I've started using as well. Sorry that I have 4 moisturizers, but just loving creams at the moment. You know how sometimes you have different categories you just fall in love with, and I've re-fallen in love with moisturizers. And you know, I talked about Mugwort earlier in my serum. Well, I found a Mugwort cream. So this is a Korean cream. I'm not sure if I've seen many people talk about this, so maybe it's a little new gem, who knows? Or maybe people are talking about it, but yeah, do tell me if so. But this is from ORIEN is the brand, and it's called Mugwort Zero Film Moisturizer. I mean, a Mugwort moisturizer. And this is just meant to soothe and yeah, recover irritated skin. And Mugwort really is the hero ingredient in this one, and you will be able to see how lightweight this is. A little bit out there. You see, super lightweight. Just go straight in. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, Mugwort moisturizer. Don't think I've seen that before, but really like this one. So I thought that would be worth sharing because I've been reaching for that one a lot this month or in August. And the other one is another brand that I've talked about before, but they have a new release, and that is Bhab. Have you heard about this brand? But it is a beautiful, beautiful brand, and they have released another moisturizer. Look at this. It is so gorgeous. It almost looks like a little mushroom thing. We'll go in close in a little bit, but let me just tell you a little bit more. So it is called the SLOWCHAGA Peptide Hydra Core Cream. It's got 12 types of peptides in there. So already if you are a mature skin person and you like your peptides, this is a cream that your skin will love. Probably, if you can handle all the ingredients in here. But this is a very sensitive, so I think a sensitive friendly product. So I think most skins will really enjoy this one. What else does it have? 3 types of collagen and hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. So it's really got peptides and those moisturizing ingredients. So let me show you this beauty of a cream. Now look at that lid. How gorgeous is that? I also love how it's kind of got a flat side there, because then you can, you know, lay it down if you want to. It's not just going to roll around or put it against the wall. Yeah, absolutely love this. So this is really good for deep hydration, strengthening that skin barrier, and also work on your firmness of the skin, and helps encourage growth of collagen. Well, let me share the peptide. You can see I'm already into this, and this is a very lightweight cream, so I like to use this one. Let me put this on my other hand actually, because the other one has a lot of layers. This is perfect to use under sunscreen screen during the daytime. It's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely one that I just immediately fell in love with. So if you're looking for a very lightweight moisturizer, this is a very, very lovely one. That was my 4 moisturizers. Yes. And then I have sunscreen. This one is the one that I've been reaching for the most in August. I'm using a lot, but this one was the one I reached for the most. It is the IOPE Sun Serum or Sun Ampoule, but same thing. And this one I love. It's got the same allantoin, what's it called? Complex. Allantoin complex that the emulsion has, and I love this because it just feels immediately calming on my skin, and it's very, very lightweight, and we love that in a sunscreen. So you can see the texture here, super lightweight, goes in immediately. Beautiful. It is so, so gorgeous on the skin. I love this one, and yeah, kind of getting to the bottom of it. So I go to Korea in a couple of weeks, and I will be shopping IOPE, and I will be picking up this one and probably a whole bunch of other IOPE stuff, because I seem to love that. So then finally we have my final product, which is a lip balm. And I have so many lip balms, and I hardly empty anything ever, except from my necessaire ones that I emptied recently. But I'm almost getting to the end of this one, so I wanted to share it again, because this is the one that I keep reaching for. I wonder if anyone can guess it. Can you guess it before I show it? But it's this one from MYBLEND. This is just luxury in a lip product. It doesn't have any color, so you can put it under something with color, or I prefer to, you know, very often not have color, so I just love putting this on. It works during day, it works during night. It keeps my lips hydrated the whole night without me waking up with dry lips. It's just so gorgeous. So let's go in and see what's in here. So we've got some organic cocoa extract to stimulate production of collagen. We've got a plumping peptide that is helping to plump and hydrate, and we've got organic cocoa butter, which is nourishing and has some rich in fatty acids. This one is basically it's great for lines on your lips. It's great to hydrate and plump, so really filling a lot of what I'm looking for in lip balm, and just that long-term hydration as well. So it's got quite a unique little, what is this called, thingy, applicator. Words, Cecilia, you know. And what I love about this is that it's sort of like quite like it's bouncy. So it shapes itself after your lips. So you can see there's no immediate color, but it is just like it's not a thick layer, but it does have some richness to it. And yeah, It's just giving hydration and plumpness and feel good for the lips. So if you need some real long-term hydration, this one from MYBLEND. And that brings us to the end of my August favorites. What do we think? Did you find any products that you already love? Something that you have wanted to learn more about, or something that's totally new that you're interested in? Let me know in the comments below. So not next week, but in 2 weeks, I'm gonna travel to Seoul, the skincare mecca, and I'm so excited. And I'm gonna be filming for you guys, so if there's anything in particular that you want me to capture whilst I'm there, do let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you have any questions about these August favorites, let me know as well. Maybe my September favorites would be a lot of Korean skincare. We will see, but I will be definitely shopping whilst I am there. I'm also going to a K-Beauty Expo for the first time, so that's going to be really interesting. Can't wait for that. So thank you so much for watching. I would love it if you would like this video, subscribe whilst you're there, and click the notification bell so that you can keep up to date on the videos that I release. I release videos every Sunday and shorts during the week. Sometimes, most times, I try. If you have any wishes for my shorts as well, do pop them below, and I'm sure I'll do one just for you, because I don't have a too big following yet, so I can listen to wishes quite easily. So thank you again. I'm so glad you're here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!